Alright guys, good morning. It is 06:03 on Monday, May 13th, 2024. And today, we have our day 1 outlook to look at today. We do have an enhanced risk today across Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, a little bit of Alabama, and a little bit of the panhandle of Florida. We also do have a slight risk surrounding that for Texas. A slight risk even dips in a little bit of Arkansas and Mississippi, Alabama. Even dips in a little bit of Georgia here. And then the marginal risk, which stretches from Texas, hits Oklahoma, even goes out into Missouri, Mississippi, even hits Tennessee a little bit, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and it even hits South Carolina a little bit. So we gotta have a little busy day today. So anyway, today we've got San Antonio, Austin, Baton Rouge, Mobile, and Lafayette. You have an enhanced Houston, New Orleans, Corpus Christi, Shreveport, and Tallahassee has a slight. And then Dallas, Jacksonville, Memphis, Fort Worth, and Arlington has a marginal. So let's see what we got today. So tornado risk, looks like we got just a little bit of Texas, but mainly Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and looks like Florida. But 2% remaining for the others. So let's see what we got here. Looks like we've got New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Mobile, Tallahassee, and Medellin. Louisiana has a 5%, and Houston, San Antonio, Jacksonville, Austin, and Orlando have a 2%. So I don't even know why I said Aurora, even though Aurora is like somewhere up here in Illinois. So I don't know why I said that. But anyway, if you are having a 5% tornado risk, I would say EF1s are possible, maybe a low end EF2 if they get pretty dang strong. 2% you might not see much, you just might see a EF1 at tops if a tornado does hit or touch down or anything like that, or you just might be an EF0. So EF1, maybe a low end EF2 would be the primary threat for that. Alright, here we go to today's damaging wind risk. We've got a 30% chance across a little bit of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. And then 15% surrounding that. It'll also a 5%. So anyway, looks like we also got a significant severe today. So we got Baton Rouge, Mobile, Lafayette, Beaumont, and the Woodlands under in the significant severe, as well as Baton Rouge, Mobile, Lafayette, Beaumont, and the Woodlands also being under 30%. We also have Houston, San Antonio, Austin, New Orleans, and Corpus Christi under a 15%. And we got Dallas, Jacksonville, Memphis, Fort Worth, and Arlington under a 5%. So if you're at a 30%, I would say you might see some 2-inch hail, maybe even 3-inch hail, but I would say 2-inch hail. 15%, I would maybe see 1 to 2-inch hail. And then in the 5%, I would see maybe a 1-inch hail mainly. And then we move on to today's wind risk, which today's wind risk is mainly in Texas. So, and then 30% mainly is in Texas, and then Louisiana basically has 15%, and then 5% remains for everybody else. So I think today's going to be a mainly hail risk for pretty much everyone today. So we got Houston, San Antonio, Austin, New Orleans, and Corpus Christi have a significant severe. We have San Antonio, Austin, College Station, Sugar Land, and the Woodlands under the 30%. We got Houston, New Orleans, Corpus Christi, Baton Rouge, and Shreveport under a 5%, or 15%, excuse me, and Dallas, Jacksonville, Memphis, Fort Worth, and Arlington under the 5%. Whoop. So here is the hail. Oh, shoot, this is the wind risk. So it looks like today's going to be mainly a wind risk. Holy cow. Let me redo this again. So 30% wind risk, you might see some 60 to 70 miles an hour wind gusts. 15% you might see 60 to 70 again. I would say 5% you just might barely see 65, so I'd say 60 to 65 miles per hour wind gusts. Holy cow. I'm so dumb. I always keep getting the hail and the wind mixed up here. So 30% hail, I would believe that you might only see, I'd say 1 to 2 inches of hail, and then the 15% you might see 1.5 inch hail, and then 5% might see, since this is basically a 5% area, a large part of that area is pretty much going to see a 1 inch hail, if that, not even like 1.5. So yes, here's what the Storm Prediction Center says for today. So severe thunderstorms are expected today for central and eastern Texas across parts of the Gulf Coast states. The potential may have developed for corridors of significant wind gusts, very large hail, and a few tornadoes. So pretty much all of the severe hazards are possible, but it might not be at the same time. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. I hope to start a stream around 1500 hours Eastern time. We'll see how that plays out. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed. It's been very fun, and I will see you guys later. So have a good day and stay weather aware.